All right, I think we are live. Here we are with Start Funnels and our good friend Tucker.
Woohoo!
We had a little technical difficulties, but we are running live and we are so stoked to start learning about sales funnels. Tucker has been in the space for some time and seems to be crushing it. And so we're just going to turn the time over to Tucker to give himself a little interview, or sorry, a little introduction about himself, and then we'll start diving into some basics of sales funnels, how Tucker is implementing them, and kind of go from there. So, Tucker, introduce yourself, buddy.
Sweet. So, first off, I am Tucker Ferwerda. I love Facebook ads. I love funnels. But more importantly, I am a happy dad of a beautiful daughter and a lovely wife. I'm not anyway a husband to the beautiful wife. But yeah, so I've just been loving like the digital marketing stage. I've been doing this for about 5 years. I've been learning as much as I can every single day when it comes down to selling things online, the digital marketing space. So I came from like basically a warehouse junkie. That was my profession back in the day. I hated it. I did not want to be a warehouse person for the rest of my life. So I basically just decided to take action, change my life, and I started learning more about digital marketing. So I've been hired. I mean, I've been, featured on Huffington Post. I've been hired and featured and interviewed by millionaires and multi-million-dollar companies, and just looking forward to a very bright future when it comes down to digital marketing.
So cool. Thanks for that introduction. That's awesome. Um, so cool that it seems like you've gotten yourself, a lot of publications, like you said. I mean, Huffington Post, and it seems like every time I follow your feed, you got like a new article on this thing. And so good job. Seems like you're getting yourself out there.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been fun.
So let's dive into the basic concepts of sales funnels. And so I just wanted to ask you, how would you describe what a sales funnel is? Or in other words, what is a sales funnel?
Okay. So a sales funnel is a series of pages hosted online that allows someone to sell something without with the least amount of resistance as possible.
Okay, I like it. How would you explain the difference between a traditional website and a sales funnel to a complete newbie?
Cool. Yeah. So we all know what websites are. That happened late 1990s, right? Everyone started talking about you need a website, you need a website, you need a website. And everyone's like, why do I need a website? Now a website is needed. The thing about websites though is that you go and let's just say, you type in a certain website. What ends up happening is you land on the website, and unless it does not direct you to something very specific, you then see everything. You see the menu. There's probably about 6 to 8 buttons. You then go underneath. There's the blog. There's the right-hand side with all of the different widgets. Tons of links everywhere, and it gets really confusing, which allows the people to stay in the browsing mode instead of a buying mode. So websites are really confusing. They give way too many options way too fast, and it confuses the reader and only allows them to stay in browsing mode. Now with a funnel, funnels are very important. Instead of having someone stay in browsing mode, you then turn someone into a buying mode, which means you give them 2 options, either yes or no. Okay, so you see the funnel, and it gives you an offer. And usually if the person has done their homework correctly, it's an offer that you will want. If you don't want it, you'll say no. But if you say yes, you'll enter in your name, your email, and whatever information they ask for. You'll submit, and then you'll go along the sales funnel just like that.
Love it. Okay, no, that's so great. It's something that I've kind of thought is it's kind of like just taking a lead and guiding them through some sort of process to be a paid customer, right?
Yep.
And it seems like there's funnels within funnels within funnels. It's from what I'm learning, it's kind of crazy. So
isn't it fun? It's so fun.
No, it is. Okay. The next question I was going to ask is, why are sales funnels important? You kind of went into that, but maybe put a little bit more like I don't know, emphasis. Like, if someone would say like, why are funnels important? What would you say?
Yeah. So when it comes down to selling stuff online, digital marketing, everything, and not only that, but just business, the more offers that you can present and the more offers and the more times that you can offer something, the more money you'll make, period. It's just a matter of fact. Every 100 people that you will pitch something or give an offer, a certain percentage of those will say yes. It's a numbers game, right? So let's just say you had 100 people land on this funnel. Every single time you can guide them along the funnel and offer something that's very attractive to them, to the reader, they're going to say yes. And then you're going to make more money on the front end, which will allow you to make even more money on the back end when you're emailing them and everything.
No, I love that. I think that was a discussion either in one of our little group sessions or from somebody else, but it was, dude, you're never going to sell anything online if you don't have offers. And so it almost seems like, well, then let's just throw offers, like as many as we possibly can. Build out these cool 1-page funnels and 2-page funnels and see what happens. Right? So it seems actually really exciting because I'm sure every one of us could create one-off, these little offers all the time. You just look at something in your house and say, hey, I'm going to start selling iPhone cases. Let's just see, blast it out there. Part of that though is marketing it. Maybe we'll go into that a little later. But so big question is, Tucker, how would someone get started with building a funnel?
Sick. So when getting started with a funnel, so the funnel is actually step 3. Okay. Here I have 2, step 3, right? So you need to start with customer research first. You need to start by looking at your potential business. You need to find out if this business is actually profitable. You need to do some research and find out if this idea will profit. And you need to basically be asking your customers, your future customers, if they would actually buy your product. This would be coming from doing the right research, asking questions, finding out if there is a solution that people would buy, and then you go and create the offer. Customer research is always first. Second is creating the offer, because you can't create an offer if you don't know what people want. Okay. After you create the offer, this is all based on customer research. You then create the funnel. After you create the funnel, you put the offer inside of the funnel. Then you send it to traffic, which is step 4. After you start making sales, you then scale, which is step 5.
Love it. Okay, so if you're teaching somebody brand new, they're like, "Okay, I want to build a funnel. I did my research. I've got an offer. How do I build that funnel? Like, where would they go to? What's the best software?"
Boom. So the best software is ClickFunnels. That's the one that I use and will only use. Simply because ClickFunnels is seriously about 30 to 50 years ahead of the game when it comes down to selling stuff digitally. ClickFunnels has one of the best platforms. Not only that, though, it has one of the best communities, over 100,000 people inside of a Facebook group as of now. I think it just reached like 110,000. But it's seriously one of the best things that you can use, and no one else ever competes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Tuck. Hey, I'm doing it. This is like recorded live. My wife didn't know what's going on. Okay.
Oh, good.
So,
happens.
Okay, so sorry, we were interrupting. So you said step 4 is marketing, and then did you say anything after that?
Yeah, scaling after that. And then we were talking about ClickFunnels and making sure that all of it, just ClickFunnels in general and how freaking cool it is.
Awesome. Okay, so cool. So I definitely believe in ClickFunnels as well. It is by far the best software I've seen with just web marketing. And one thing I love about it is it's drag and drop, easy to use for anybody. Would you second that?
Oh, I second that. And not only that, though, it makes it very easy for every single industry to come up with an offer to then provide and promote to their clients or customers or user base or whatever.
Cool. Amen. Well, Tucker, these steps are very valuable. I like how you broke them down. I think breaking them into these chunks makes it more, I don't know, like more feasible. And gives people a structure. Because I
Yeah.
think even for me, I'm like, oh, create a funnel. Like just go and say like that. Like, oh, I'm going to sell this iPhone case. But if you're not really doing the research and you don't know, okay, well, there's a bazillion people doing that, but how? Like, what's the hook, right? How are you going to like get someone excited? And that's, I know that ClickFunnels teaches all about, they call it copyright,
Oh yeah,
sales.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, anyway, awesome steps. Okay. Well, thanks for going over that stuff. So now we want to learn about you, Tucker, and how you are using all of this knowledge, ClickFunnels, and using these offers. How are you doing this now?
So I am using it right now in about 3 to 4 different ways. I like having multiple streams of income. I like making sure that I can, have different types, different just money coming out from everywhere. Like that's what everybody wants. And so what I do is I run Facebook ads for clients, which number one gives me revenue. It gets me income. So they pay me to do their stuff. The second one is usually for students. So people who have bought my products or services or platforms or whatever. That's number two. And then I can sell them everything that I do on a regular basis through funnels. The third one is through like coaching. So instead of like a student who pays, for like an info product, they're actually paying me for my time to coach them anywhere from like a 4 to 6 week package to learn all the teeny tiny details on how to do this. And then fourth is affiliate marketing, which is where I will create a funnel to then sell a certain product, an affiliate product, not my product, but someone else's, to then get money that way. So there's tons of different ways you can do it, but those are like the 4 ways that I like to do it.
Dude,
When it comes down to building funnels.
I love that. That's great. Now, I know that you have some ties with real estate stuff. So how are you implementing sales funnels for real estate? Is that one of your clients?
Yeah, so I run Facebook ads for, a real estate, not like a real estate company, but they're actually home builders, and they go and they build homes, they build custom homes throughout the valley, and I go and basically I'm a lead gen machine. So I generate leads and I create an offer, I present it to people. If they like it, they'll opt in, and then we'll just follow up with them and see what they're interested in when it comes down to buying a house.
So after you set up that Facebook ad, you have them go through a funnel?
Yep, exactly.
Nice. That's beautiful. And then how are those home builders using that? I mean, what's their overall, like, what is it doing? What is it doing for them? Like, how are they seeing success?
Yeah, they're just seeing success by all the leads coming in, and I'll just say like, hey, not to like, I mean, I will show them that it's working by presenting them the leads and the contacts to contact, and then after that, they'll then contact them, see if they're interested, and if not, just move on. But it typically takes anywhere from 500,000 impressions just to sell one house. So if you do the math, that's quite a bit of leads just to sell one home. So plus it's a high ticket offer. So the more high ticket it is, the more work you have to do to sell that. It's not like you're selling bread.
No, it's cool. It's fun to see an existing business. I mean, home builders have been doing this for years, right? And to now see people using these new technology marketing tactics to work for them, it's cool to see it in a practical way.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So what other clients are you working with Facebook? Some good examples you can share with us that how you're implementing funnels and ads.
So I've worked with a lot of niches, a lot of industries, but some of the few are like childcare. So with that, I did my customer research, asked a bunch of parents and childcare owners what they were struggling with the most. Okay, I did that inside of Facebook groups. I found out that parents wanted certain things and childcare providers, they wanted certain things. So I grabbed the info, put it together to create a simple offer and copy, sales copy.
Yeah.
But I presented like a week of childcare for free. What kind of parent, would say no to that, right? So they'd go, they'd see it, they'd opt in. All of the benefits are listed of what the parents will receive. That was done from customer research. My owners, the childcare owners, would then call the parents, sign them up, and we'd go from there. So one niche, another niche was just for a Jamaican bed and breakfast. That
Wow.
was pretty fun. And we did just like a free glass of wine with purchase of an entree. We spent $130 and made them $630 in 2 weeks, which is really cool. And especially really awesome for like the, food industry.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, again, real estate, I've, consulting, tons of different stuff. So I love funnels. I love all this stuff. It's so fun.
No, it is. It is so fun. So it seems so cool that you can essentially grab attention by saying free this, right?
Uh-huh.
Capture their email, and then from there you can go like crazy, right? You can
Boom. Yep.
get that business calling them. You can have them sending them emails, sending them offer upon offer upon offer, whatever. So that's awesome, cool. Okay, so moving on. What would you say some of your goals are, or maybe like like a long-term goal, short-term goal?
Long-term goal,
Yeah,
I want to be pulling in $1 million a month.
dude.
That is my long-term goal. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will happen. And that will be done through all of the methods that I've talked about, but mainly through consulting. My wife and I were also creating just like a little secret brand. So I don't want to release too much about that because
Very cool.
it's coming up. But yeah, so that is my end goal at the end of the day of what I want to accomplish.
You're boss. That's a killer goal. If I could just do that in a year, that would be pretty solid. We're all on different levels, but heck, we should shoot for the moon, right? And there's people that are making that happen. I know that our good friend Russell Brunson, that was a big aha moment when he saw that people were making big money.
Yeah. Well, he just wanted to, have an extra $100 coming in every single day. But now he's pulling in, I don't even know, but millions from like all of his different brands and companies, it's sweet.
Just for you guys that don't know who Russell Brunson is, he is the founder, creator of ClickFunnels. He is a marketing guru. Tony Robbins endorses him, etc. So he's a great guy for inspiration, and just like Tucker here. So cool. Love to hear your goals. That's so awesome. Okay, so little lightning round.
Uh-oh.
I
wasn't expecting this one.
I kind of filled you in. Okay, so if someone were to rob you and take everything you have, all you have is a laptop, and I'm gonna say $200. I think that's a good amount.
Okay.
We can get started. What would you do? How would you get started? Would you do a funnel? And I'm like sincerely asking, like, would you start a funnel? Would you just do a website? What would you do?
I wouldn't worry about a funnel. I wouldn't worry about anything. So is this with me with the current knowledge that I have now, or starting with fresh?
Current knowledge, but you're like, you have to start new.
Okay, so current knowledge with my wife and baby here in this house, I would obviously lose the house and everything, all my cars, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, boom, all that's gone. Okay, so what I would do, I've actually thought about this, and Kara and I had a freaking cool like discussion about it. But libraries, dude, libraries are so instrumental in like building knowledge, and I love libraries. We used to go on like date nights to libraries. Okay, so number one reason, I would take that laptop, I would go to a library, and I would go and I would find people with the knowledge that I have now. I would go and I would push it hard on the books and find out which industries are needing different things. I would also use the Wi-Fi because it's free, and I would use it for the did I say, dang it, I switched that. I would use the library for the free Wi-Fi so I don't have to worry about anything. I would jump from library to library so it doesn't look like, I'm a homeless guy. But I would park it there, learn as much as I can, go and get clients, message people, send out cold emails, whatever it took. And I would, use that $200 for like, a cold email software or whatever. But I'd basically be pushing it hard on the phones, on the books, on the emails just to get my first client. Everyone and their dog is trying to start a business and trying to start building funnels. With the knowledge that I have now, the easiest way to make money is through getting clients, okay? I can go and sell $100 product to 10 people to make 1,000, but I have to have a lot more traffic and a funnel and everything. I can go and get one person to say yes for $1,000. All I need is 10 people to say yes for $1,000. That's 10 grand right there.
Love it.
So the easiest way to make 10 grand in a month, personally, in my opinion, is through client work.
Love that. And do you think, well, yeah, first of all, that's a great roadmap for any one of you guys. I mean, anyone that's watching this and wants to start a business, reach out to those clients, and it's probably not going to be the easiest thing. It's not like you're just collecting an email. You're getting out there and you're putting your nose to the grind. You're making those cold calls. But if you're calling people that are businesses, most likely is that businesses have money, they want to grow, they want to progress. Is that kind of what you've noticed as you worked with clients?
Sorry, that they want to grow?
Yeah, I mean, like when you reach out to these businesses, and I know that some people are going to say, I don't have a budget for that, but then there's people that do. And so is $1,000, is that a regular number that you feel like people are willing to pay?
Oh, so it depends on the industry. It depends on your offer, and it depends on the value that you're going to be giving them. You honestly should be charging $3,000 to $5,000 per month for everything that you do. Okay, go big or go home. You can't scale with $1,000 per month per client, because if you were to ever hire that out, you're still only getting 500 back while you're hire out again the other half to have it done, right? So 1,000 is on the cheap end, but you need to be charging 3,000 to 5,000 per month per client so that you can actually scale and grow. A lot of companies, they want to grow. They think that they need marketing. They don't need marketing. They need sales and process work. Like they need actually business work to actually scale. So before you ever go and get any type of client, you need to dive into their business, into their sales systems, find out if they can actually handle all of the work and all of the leads that you're going to be sending them.
Love that.
Everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants to grow. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone wants to grow to an extent. A lot of people can't grow, though, because they're capped, and they cannot grow until they have systems and processes in place to then add the marketing and the digital marketing to that after.
Dude, you're knowledge value bombing right now.
I work on it.
No, seriously, like you've got a lot of great knowledge and a lot of things, and you're confident, and you're a good coach. Like I just I need to hire you and everybody else to get the ball rolling. But okay, so question: if people are hesitant with paying, and they're like, Tucker, I don't have $1,000. Is that the type of customer that you still want to go after, or is it kind of, I mean, yeah, you want to maybe help them out a little bit, but if they're not willing to pay that initial 1,000, you just move on?
Two things happen. Number one, it's on their end. Number two, it's on your end. Let's switch that though. Number one, it's on your end. Number two, it's on their end. Either one, you didn't make it clear enough. Like I get no's all the day. I get no's all the time, every single day, but it's because it's not their fault. They either didn't understand it, they either don't want it, they don't see it's a good fit for them, and that's just a numbers game, right?
Yep.
But personally, that depends on so many different things. I can't give you a direct answer, but if it's something that people want to do, then yes, you can definitely do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, my wife, as you know, she does her Instagram, and people are asking her all the time, hey, can you post this for free? And she's to the point now where she's like, she charges like $200 or $300 for an Instagram post, and
which is cool. And a lot of people are only charging like $15, so that's good for her.
Yeah, no, and it is, but there are a lot of people that are saying no, and so she's like, do I go less? Do I just not do it? And so that's where she's at. She's like, okay. I mean, at the very beginning, when you're starting out, she had to do things obviously for free. I mean, it's taken her a few years to get to this point, but yeah, no, it's interesting to know when to, just do things for free and put in the grunt work, and then they see the value, and then boom, they're paying you $1,000, a month or whatever. Yeah. But
so with that, this is what I like to do. I like to find people who are they're like my perfect customers, right? They are already spending money on ads. They already are spending money on funnels or, advertising. They're stuck. They just can't grow, and they don't have, the mindset, or they don't have like the structure to actually do it. That's where I pop in and say, hey, do your Facebook ads suck? Let me help you. Or, hey, are you not getting any conversions on your website? Let me help you. The hardest thing to do up front, especially from turning someone into a cold prospect from a cold prospect into a hot buyer, is the teaching and learning curve. So I could go and try to pitch someone. If they've never heard of a funnel before, it's going to be really hard for them to accept paying me to actually do it unless they are open and humble and whatnot. But if I go to someone who is already saying, like, they have said yes previously, they're only going to say yes to you even more easier. So I try to go with businesses who are established. They have had some marketing or digital marketing or funnel experience. They just sucked it up. And then after that, I say, let me go and fix it for you, versus trying to convince someone to say yes to me by providing enough value so that they'll be like, oh yeah, that might happen 6 months down the road. You know what I mean? Especially because they're still so new to it. Like with you, when you first heard about ClickFunnels, when did you actually pull the plug? Did you do it right away? Did you say, yes, I'm all in? Or did it take like 7 to 10 times for you to see the product, see other people using it, seeing success, and then you went all in?
Yeah, no, good question. I first was exposed, I remember it was on a Saturday afternoon, and I usually work Saturdays.
Okay.
And I saw, hey, here's this free book, How to Sell Things Online. It was .com Secrets.
Okay.
I really liked Russell, the way he like pitched it. I'm like, this seems like a good dude, you know, someone I can trust, because there's so many offers online that just like,
right.
You don't know what to think, right? So I'm like, sweet, I'll spend the $7 on the shipping. And so got it. And I don't know how soon after, but it was very, very close. Very soon after was the offer to make money promoting ClickFunnels.
Okay.
It was the affiliate boot camp. It was make $3,880 a month. I'm like, what?
So that was your second offer that someone promoted to you, right?
Yeah.
So first it was the book, then it was the offer, all to sell ClickFunnels, right?
Yes.
And then when did you actually dive into ClickFunnels?
Right after I saw the 3,080. It was like ClickFunnels 14-day trial. I'm like, why not? $14. I mean, 14 days free trial. Of course, give it a shot. You know.
But notice how they didn't offer ClickFunnels right off the bat.
Right. Yeah.
The book first, then ClickFunnels.
And it wasn't even like use ClickFunnels to market or, you know, kind of like the stuff you're talking about. It was like, hey, here's a way to make some extra side income kind of thing. So
interesting.
And then, so then it was like, okay, I'm learning about the book. I see that there's this cool promotion kind of stuff. And then it was like when I got into ClickFunnels and I saw that it was like, when I saw how easy things were, I was like, oh my goodness, like I have been trying to find a software like this, more just for like a website builder. Like I was new to to funnels, right?
Right.
But I was like, a new drag and drop system that's better than Wix, and there's like all these templates to help you like get to the sell. I was totally sold on it.
And there it is. So that's the process. Simply said.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, it's actually seriously very inspiring to hear from you how you're using it with clients. I think that's very lucrative going after that. That's a great angle. And thank you for sharing all your information. Anything else before we kind of, I want to make sure that whoever's watching this knows how to connect with you. So first of all, let's go into that. How can people find Tucker?
Cool. So anywhere really, Tucker Ferwerda. So FERWERDA. You can Google me. You can Facebook me. I'm all there. You can Twitter me. You can Instagram me. I live on Facebook and I live in my Gmail account. I'm always creating stuff inside of there. So there you can also go to prelaunchprofit.com. That is my website. I'm going to be doing another revamp of the whole structure here soon. You can also go to tuckerferwerda.com. But yeah, just reach out, add me as a friend on Facebook, shoot me a message. I'm always ready to help whenever someone needs.
So cool. Okay. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
Wait.
I know there's a lot of people who are just starting this stage. But look into the statistics of where digital marketing is actually headed. Just this year alone, more money was spent online for advertising than on TV, than on magazines, than on everything. So that right there shows you it's a perfect investment to start going into right now. And yeah, it's hard. It's scary. There's a lot of people who don't understand it. But the more you push, the harder you push every single day, at least putting an hour into your own time to learn something, you will do great things.
Absolutely love it.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Tucker. You are the man. Have an awesome day. We'll end this live stream.
Cool. Thank you, buddy. We'll see you later.
Tucker, guys. Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.